hello people. I'm kidding. Okay, so I'm here to make your kick. Wouldn't that be nice? No. I'm here to show you how I made my latest kick. EKS9. This is the initial preset that I had done. I brought it down 2 octaves just so it's hitting at the lower end. So yeah, here we go. So this is where you want your initial kick to resonate. I don't know how you want your kick to resonate. This is the way that I had done it. My kick is at an E, so I'm boosting up the E areas, and pretty much where my talk is at. So wherever you boost right here and now, that's what the sound's gonna sound like later on after all the distortion and stuff. This is gonna be your main resonant areas. So yeah, this is gonna be a really big step for you. This is the main thing that you have to do for the sound to come out really right. So yeah, so I boosted up the areas that I wanted, pretty much specifically to where the note resonates. So pretty much if it's hitting at this area, which it was, I'd brought it up. This is like a few octaves up. So I'd brought, or actually no, this is where the talk was at. Yeah, this is where the talk was at, and this is pretty much where pretty much another octave was. So wherever your kick's initial sound is at, the actual note is at, you pretty much want to bring up those octaves. Not too much, but you know, just to give it that real E sound like mine is. So yeah, so here's what it sounds like right now. Yeah, so that's it. After I added a camel crusher, camel fat. So camel crusher makes it sound like. Brought that down. Camel fat. Brought that down. Added another EQ. Brought up a little bit of the sub. Since I'm not using that much distortion after this, it's fine for you to bring up the lows, not too much. But yeah, I like bringing up the bass. The more bass area that you bring up, the harder your kick really hits. It gives it that really heaviness that you want. I noticed, but yeah. So I'm starting to bring down frequencies that I don't really like, right here and right here. So yeah. So as you go along, you kind of want to carve away the bad sounds, and you know, just pretty much make it clean. So yeah. So homicide gives it a nice metallic drive to it. Added another EQ, gave it a little bit more depth to it. Another Brit crusher, just to crunch it up. Halfway, another parametric EQ. These were the sounds that were already starting to resonate, and I didn't like it. So this is what it sounds like initially. Brought that one down. This one too. Brought that down. So okay. Nope, it's not time yet. Okay, so then after I route it out this way, just right click, route to this track only, and it'll bring everything to that one too. So I added a Pro Q. It's kind of weird because I added a parametric EQ to the beginning one, and it gave it some weird like like a filter type of sound that I didn't like. So that was bad. So I just changed it out for a Pro Q after everything was fine. After that, it was odd. I have that same problem every single time that I route something. So yeah. So I brought down the sound. It was resonating kind of weird. Let's see what it sounds like. Yeah, that was bad. So brought that down. buzz effect adapter. I think it was white noise distortion or something like that. Yeah, white noise stereo distort. That comes with FL Studio. You just have to look for it. Yeah, bit crusher again. Another parametric EQ. Started carving out the sounds that I don't like, or sounds that were kind of muddy. So same thing here. Yeah. So like I said, just start carving down. Added another EQ. Another EQ. And trash, and that's pretty much it. That's it. So I bounced that out and I put them in 3 separate areas. This is gonna be my low, mid, high. So I added ozone imager. If you don't have ozone imager, you could always get a your EQ and just bring it down. All this is just like an EQ and you're bringing down certain frequencies. So solo 60 hertz comes down, and that's pretty much it. So this is gonna be my sub after pretty much this is the band pass area for the second part of my kick. After this is the high pass. So these both are turned on, soloed. So yeah, and I didn't do anything here. I just wanted it specifically for that frequency area. So yeah. Yep. So this is what it sounds like. Brought it down just so it's the sub. And yeah, so it gave us a little bit of that compression distortion type of sound. Mid, did the same thing with the imager, added a camel crush, bit crush, and I further brought sounds up and down. Whoop. Yeah. High, same thing. The only thing that I use on buzz effect adapter is, oh shit, what the fuck? I guess I didn't. Okay, so yeah, I guess this could be bypassed. Homicide. I'm showing you stuff. I shouldn't show you stuff. Bit crush. Trash. And once again, did that all together. Bounce that out. And I did the same exact thing. Low pass, band pass, and high pass. So this is where I start adding fillers, because this is where my kick really shows. So low pass, brought it down. I think I could turn this down a little bit. So yeah, as you can see, I just kind of brought that down. Then after band pass, same thing, just band passed it. Frequency, brought sounds up, brought sounds down, you know, the usual. It was like that, brought it all the way down, 6, whatever. I didn't want it to peak too much. And then after again, brought that one frequency down that I didn't like. High pass, same thing. Brought stuff up, brought stuff down. Bit crush. Put it all together. Okay. Routed all this to this one. Crusher. Trash. And I add another EQ. Bit crusher. Okay. Now, last bit this is the final result. I ended up adding one of my old kicks to that. I like the way that it had the white noise to it. This kick was lacking a bit of the highs, so I just brought that in. Why is it not? Oh, duh. Yeah. So it has a little bit of that white noise type of sound, like a little bite to it. So I added that on. Kick, everything same. I took off the punch. I believe. Oh, this was the initial punch that I had, and I just added a few other punches. So yeah, as you can see, P kick drum. I'm pretty sure you know where that's from. One of my old kicks. And Zat F that. I'm pretty sure you know that. So those are low, you know, not showing off too much. And after everything, the other two are mine. So I just kind of showed that off. These are just to give it a little bit more character to it. And yeah, so this is the sound now. Oh yeah, I added a little bit of reverb, and I added a bit of a maximizer. So as you can see, I brought this down 6 after I, you know the deal. So that's the sound. I bounced that out, and I use this. So my kick, it's by itself. Nothing on it. I put a little additive just to give it some slight what do you call it? It's a little bit more character. What the hell's happening? Oh. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's all I really did. Brought it down, so it's not really showing up too much, because after, since this is the same exact kick, it kind of tends to phase when both, you know, the same exact kick is on and on. So to keep it from phasing, brought it down, really down, just so it's barely showing, so there's not much going on. So yeah, like it says, it's just additive. Sidechain verb, it's just routed, sidechained, limited, that's it. What else? Oh, and after I just routed everything out. So yeah, so this is the kick with pretty much just a demo of the kick itself. So
don't make me pound your face.
alright, so I hope you liked it, and I hope this really helped. So yeah, thank you, and stop.